for ignoring women's interests. I'm truly shocked.
Gosh, this story is running on, and thankfully it is running on and on, because I think it's about time we were made aware of what's happening over there. So the authorities in Iran are forced to remove a poster of women in hijabs after a PR fiasco. So there's been a montage in Tehran taken down within 24 hours with prominent women on this poster wearing hijabs, and some of them are obviously, not even around anymore. There's been some brilliant, support coming out and speaking out with great quotes. So it's basically 50 Iranian women wearing the hijab under the slogan "Women of my land."
Yes.
Which these women are now got really angry because of all the protests and stuff that have been happening there recently.
And in the wake of the death of Mahsa Amini.
Absolutely. So there's a multi-award-winning actor, Fatima Motard Aira, who was the first to protest, and she said, "Not wearing a hijab, I'm not considered a woman in the land where young children, young girls and freedom-loving youths are killed in its field."
There, in the image. I mean, it's sort of astonishing what we're seeing happening in Iran now. And this kind of thing, the fact that the government has to backtrack on this would suggest that this is gaining momentum, not just a protest anymore, more like a revolution, right?
It is a revolution, and it's affecting everyone. There's been a young son of a late actor called Huma Rosta who objected. He said it was shameful because when his mother was alive, they tried to censor her work. They tried to censor her and basically make her invisible. And now they're using her image to kind of promote Iranian values. And I think this changes are coming because the Ayatollah is not well. And this whole regime, and I think I watched a programme, great show on Sunday, by the way, and I'm so glad you included the Iranian women, the two women that were in the guests. And, they said this wasn't happening before 1979.
That's
this really wasn't. That's
to
what
remember.
People forget.
The women who lived through the regime before the 1979 revolution, they weren't accustomed to wearing hijabs. No. They weren't accustomed to the morality police and these people who beat women who don't go along with what they say. So this idea that it's just a cultural thing and we should leave them alone because this is not Iranian culture.
It's not Iranian, it's not Islamic.
Yeah.
And that's what I think people don't realise. This is coming from Wahhabism, which is like from the middle, from Saudi.
Yeah.
And it's kind of taking hold. I know we've got another story later on that kind of addresses it in the flip side.
Yes.
But I think it's amazing. I am so proud of the women in Iran right now.
I mean,
they are fighting back and they are fierce, and this was coming a long time.
Nick, the courage of these women has been extraordinary. But, whenever we have these attempts to push back against the regime in Iran, they often get quashed. It feels like this is different, doesn't it? Yeah, we've done so many stories on it. People have lost their fear. We've had top politicians saying that they need to be more moderate on the hijab. And now we have this absurd image, so many people complaining that they're in it or their deceased mothers are in it. One of them is allegedly a photojournalist who's serving a 4-year term in prison for insulting the state. So all these people have ended up in this picture who don't want to be in it, and it's completely ridiculous.